Good morning. My name is Dr. A, and today I'm going to talk about coronavirus and also kids with coronavirus. Can kids get coronavirus? And what do you do if they do get it? Can you send your kids to school? So we'll talk about that in brief. So, in short, yeah, kids can absolutely get coronavirus. I fortunately had a colleague whose daughter and son and other family members of the family who came to visit them all got coronavirus. Kids tend to have symptoms maybe a little bit more mild as far as the respiratory goes, but they can definitely have the respiratory component to it. And in their case, they have more of the diarrhea and the GI components to it. And again, whatever kids get, the adults can get too. And also, unfortunately, my colleague's husband ended up having to go in the hospital because he had respiratory issues, and other people in other families also who were also there at their get-together also had respiratory issues as well. So, I mean, if you think about it like the flu, again, the flu can affect a lot of other people if you're around them and if they get it. So, again, if your kids go to a place where you're sitting inside, people are breathing, someone happens to have a cough and, or they're breathing through their mouth or breathing through their nose in close proximity to them, and they don't know that they have the virus. Unlike the flu, where you tend to just show up being sick after 2 to 3 days, coronavirus doesn't really, the symptoms of a fever and things like that don't really hit till about maybe 10 days in, 14 days in. So within that spread, you can still spread it to a lot of other people out there. So again, when it comes down to sending your kids to school and deciding whether to do so or not, again, those are things you have to take into consideration. There's no easy answer to it, but it's always good to know the risk of anything you're getting yourself into. And again, being inside in a close place with okay ventilation, but not, like you're outside and, the wind is blowing all the stuff away. Again, there's a risk involved in that. And again, anyone who coughs, anyone who's just breathing in the air, if they happen to have it, and again, if there's poor ventilation there, the odds of someone else getting it, if they don't have a medical grade mask, are a lot higher than they would be if you were just sitting at home and no one had coronavirus. So again, those are just things to take into consideration. So again, your kids can get coronavirus. We don't really know the transmissibility of it as far as kids go, because again, a lot of our kids have been on lockdown for the last couple of months or so, including my own. So again, if whenever we decide to reopen, especially if there's a lot of virus out there, a higher amounts of virus being out there, higher amounts of people getting the virus equals a higher risk of your kids and us and adults and everyone else coming in contact with someone who does have coronavirus, whether they know it or not. Again, my name is Dr. A. You can reach me at calling.Dr. A on Instagram. You can also drop me an email. It's callingdra@gmail.com. Feel free to comment in the comment section. And if you have any other topics you want me to talk about, please let me know and I'll definitely talk about them. Have a good day. Get back to this run. Bye.